Hello YouTubers! Today I'm going to show you these old school looking wraparound fixtures. Now that one's not necessarily old school, but these two are right here. I actually was doing some work at a family owned restaurant of mine. Been doing all kinds of stuff there. And been having circuit breaker issues due to too many circuits being run on one breaker, so I replaced it with LED fixtures. Now these, keep in mind, all these run at 40 watts a piece, each bulb in each of these fixtures. Plus probably like another additional 6-7 watts in the ballast alone. Now that lovely 60 hertz cycle noise you hear is actually coming from this fixture here in the middle. And I don't know if some lighting enthusiasts want to look up the brand. I'll try to focus the camera without these yellow lines getting in the way. But if you can't see it, I'm just going to say it's made by Power Products Company. Both of these, and this one's just made by Lithona. Now the family-owned restaurant's called Crazy Jim's. And at least these two, I'm pretty sure they were put in since the beginning. This place was opened in 1985. Now, the problem with this fixture is this one's always had issues. Apparently this fixture has fallen down one time because it was just screwed in the drywall. In this fixture also too, if you couldn't turn this fixture off without having to wiggle the bulbs every time. And yes, this ballast is making that noise. Because the problem is those copper windings in the ballasts are so loose in there, it's starting to ring all over the place. So it's just vibrating up in there. These two used to have wraparounds. I know this one had a wraparound cover a couple years ago, but this one has this yellow looking end here. It looked like it fell off right there. This one's always been missing those ends, and yeah, don't try to put a cover back on this, and it just fell. Now this one here, this one was actually replaced, I believe, like in the early 2000s, because I remember as a child, there was another one of these lights, but the problem was the old fixture was all flickery, and it was acting all strange, and they kept putting new bulbs in it, but it wouldn't work, so they just replaced the whole thing with this. Also uses T12s. And I'm going to turn it off. I know you lighting enthusiasts like to see these warm up. I'm sure they've been on for a while, so I don't know if it'll even work. I know you lighting enthusiasts love that. Find that very satisfying, don't you? But honestly, in my opinion, I'm not really a fan of T12 bulbs. I'm actually going to upgrade to T8s. I know a lot of you guys don't like that idea, but it's for energy saving reasons. Because I'd rather not see these go to the dump. We don't need these in the landfill. We might as well put new ballast in it, and you can reuse these fixtures. Like I always said. And besides doing stuff like this, doing the lights, I also did a security camera system. Here's a Lorex security camera system here, and this is actually the one I repaired, but the 2 times after that, those power supplies kept failing because the power situation over there is pretty bad. Long story short, power supplies kept blowing up on this. Luckily, this still works, but it kind of is glitchy in a way. Yeah, you know those areas with the overhead power lines? Well, let's just say that a bunch of surges were hitting through those lines all the time, because there's probably 1,000 different houses sharing that one power line, except they'd each get their own transformers on the pole. And this is actually on the same circuit as these, and I would see these pulse all the time in the back. And this is actually for the back part of the restaurant. I like to call it the dish room. It's not the kitchen, it's a dish room where they wash the dishes and stuff out. These would pulse, do these weird voltage drop pulses all the time. And I think that was also creating problems with the power supplies. This has already gone through 3 different power supplies, all because of capacitor plague, I like to call it. But then I got the cameras here too. I actually put in a new Lorex DVR system. So yeah, it's 4K. I know it's not called a DVR anymore, but I got to get used to the new term, but I just forgot. I don't have it at the moment. There's all those cameras back here. Now I'm just working on this right now. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but it still works. And this is from like 2009. But it's got a new system. Long story short, I ran new wire and installed it, and it made it look nice. I did not install this in the beginning. This is like installed in 2009. But hope you guys enjoy my little video that I've been doing at my family-owned restaurant of mine for the past week. And I like to support them. And I'll try to put a link in the description to it in case you guys are ever here in the Phoenix area. If you ever want to stop by at the Greek restaurant, they would sure appreciate your support. And certainly you'll see all my work done over there. If you ever are curious about me. I've modified their DSC alarm system, installed new light fixtures and stuff like that all around. I done all kinds of stuff over there because you know I'm Mr. Mercury Fix-It. That's what I do. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for more.